Today I want to talk to you about exhibiting cabbage at the fair. Exhibiting vegetables at the fair can actually be a rewarding experience and show off your skills as a gardener. When you're going to be exhibiting at a fair, make sure you get a fair book so that you can check the rules and figure out how many of the vegetables you actually need to exhibit. It will also give you some preparation tips. With cabbage, what we're going to be looking for is a head that has a lot of good weight for its size. Now, in early varieties, the weight isn't going to be as heavy, but in main season and later varieties, it should have a good heft to it or a little bit of a weight when you feel it. Cabbages can be deceiving. They can be large in size and still not have a lot of weight to them. So we want a cabbage that's fairly large in size. The other thing that we're looking for with a head of cabbage is that the outer wrapper leaves should be left on. Even if there's a little bit of disease on them or insect damage, the tendency is for an exhibitor to keep peeling those leaves off until they get too far down. And if you peel too far off, what you're going to wind up with is the head that is very naked and doesn't have those outer wrapper leaves on it. So again, even if there's a little bit of damage to those wrapper leaves, not a problem. As a judge, what we'll often look for is if there's damage to the main head itself, then that would be a problem. So be sure that you leave the outer two wrapper leaves on. So for this head of cabbage, which has a good weight to it, you can see that this is too many wrapper leaves, so we need to take a few of them off. So I'm just going to take off these outer ones simply by snapping them off. And I'm going to take off that one because it's a little bit too large. So now I'm down to this one, which should probably come off. And so now I'm down to just these leaves that are covering it. I could probably go a little bit further, but if I take off one, I'm going to have to take off the other one. So I think I'm going to leave it and hope that the judge will accept that. So again, we want a head that has a good weight to it, leave the outer two leaves on it, and then on the very bottom end or the butt end of the cabbage, you need to trim it carefully. Now, when you trimmed it from the garden, you might have been a little bit careless, perhaps, and just kind of chopped it off. But when you're exhibiting, you need to take a sharp knife and make a nice, clean cut through the bottom of that head. And then you've got a nice, clean, sharp cut there. You've got the two wrapper leaves and a nice, hefty weight to it. So that is how cabbage is exhibited. Hopefully that will give you some tips to be the blue ribbon winner.